What's going on, Throne Army? Joe here, and this week we worked mostly on our upcoming collection, which we can't share with you just yet, but we have two other projects that we need to wrap up. So first up, at the end of the video, we're gonna be announcing the winner of last week's giveaway with TLN, and then also we did a special head for the Tewaaraton Foundation, as tonight in New York City, they're announcing their watch list. So let's get into that head. Here is the Under Armour regime for the Tewaaraton Foundation. I received this from Sarah when I was up in Onondaga for the LACROSSE All-Stars Invitational. We were both sponsors of the tournament. We sat next to each other, and she asked us to string this up. So we did not actually dye this head, and it's got an amazing dye on it. It has this really cool kind of native print to it with two-tone wood grain. So if anybody knows anyone that actually dyed this, definitely let me know in the comments below because they deserve a shout out. They did an amazing job. It made our job of stringing it up and making it look good that much easier. They're like crushing a couch outside. I'm not even kidding. It's like, yeah. It's like, as soon as we started to do something, they're just like, anybody got any couches we can crush? Hey, I got the keys to Dad's old crusher. You got a couch in there? I only have a sofa. That'll work. Love seat, whatever you got. Always fun stringing a women's traditional because we love stringing traditional. They go a little bit quicker than men's, and also it's just fun and different, and since this is an auction item, it'll get a lot of attention, especially when you put a really cool traditional in it. So we did throne leather, kind of in like the OG throne leather colorway that we did for the release video. So we got the brown leathers, we got all the gold cross and the brown sides with white shooters. Really cool, classy look to it. The white kind of modernizes it a little bit, keeps it clean, and then all those tonal colors look amazing with the dye and that print. We did a little bit of saddle at the bottom, the twist in the center, really nice shooters. And actually has a pretty nice channel to it. We don't really string that many women's sticks, so when we do and you kind of see the difference between them and you're stringing them up, it's fun when you get one that's a little bit more performance-y, yet kind of has that top shelf kind of look to it. And I think this is gonna do really well at auction. They forgot the love seat apparently, and they're going hard. The guy's like, I think I saw a credenza back there, let's crush it. This is one of those projects that we receive and we would love to do, but they kind of just go up on the wall, and when we have time, we get to them. So there is no video of us actually stringing this up because we just worked on it when we had some free time in between our other projects. But nonetheless, want to make sure we gave you guys a pro tip for this week. So we're talking about how to attach a head to a shaft. There's a lot of things that people do here or don't do here, which is one of the worst things. We want to show you what our process is for all of our projects. So first up, we want to make sure that the head is all the way on the shaft, because we've all done this where we think it's on, and then you have that stupid hole drift slightly above the hole you actually need, and it's just brutal, and you feel like an idiot, especially if it's a brand new shaft. But nonetheless, you want to make sure the head is all the way on the shaft. With the head completely on, we now have to see if there's a hole in the shaft that lines up with the head, and if there isn't, we're going to need to make a hole. And for this, we like to use a self-tapping screw, which is pretty much a screw with just a drill bit on the front of it. You can just drill it straight into the shaft. We include these with all of our projects, so if you get a pocket from us, a head from us, or a die, it'll be included. We also sell them individually. I'll have a link in the description below on where you're able to pick them up. So now with your self-tapping screw, we want to lay the shaft flat on a table to make sure that it's not moving around at all, to make sure the screw doesn't go at kind of a weird angle. And here's probably the most important part of this entire project, and that's when you're using a drill, because you will need a drill to really drill this in. By doing it by hand, you'll be there forever. It'll be terrible, just get a drill. But what you want to do is try to drill it in only 4/5 of the way into the shaft. You don't want to go all the way through, and then we want to finish it off by hand tightening it with a Phillips head screwdriver. And the reason we do this is we don't want to strip out the hole that we're making, which will then eventually lead to head rattle and a bunch of different stuff. With the rift system, we do have a high density foam in there that's really be able to bite on that screw and give you a nice connection between the two. Some carbon shafts don't do that to save money, and then alloys also kind of wear it as well. So kind of for all shafts, what you want to do, drill it in 4/5 of the way and finish it off by a screwdriver. And of course, the worst thing you can do is not fix your head to your shaft at all, just like Chris. And as promised, we're gonna be announcing the winner of last week's giveaway with TLN. We had a ton of people enter this, and normally we would try to come up with something a little bit more elaborate to pick the winner, but there's no comment or anything. It's mostly just posting an emoji, and there's so many people and we have a ton to do, so I'm just gonna scroll down and randomly pick one. So here we go. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Max Rutledge. Max Rutledge, you are the winner. He actually lax, like it. Good lax photo, he's on the Titans. Absolutely love it. That is a wrap on this week. A little bit different, but again, we have an awesome collection coming that we're really excited about, and when we can share it with you, of course, we will. And how about in the comments below, let me know who is on your Tewaaraton watch list. I think it's gonna be pretty fun with a few games into the season, but that's everything. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the field.